Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the freedailycoaching.com Hangout. My name is Bert Bledsoe, and I want to welcome each and every one of our visitors this morning. Whether you're here live, joining us via webinars on air, and you're here for the live Hangout, maybe you're actually here and you're watching on Google+, or you're watching on YouTube. I want to say good morning and welcome to each and every one of you. Jack's got his party emoticon, it looks like, and everyone's saying good morning, so good morning to you, Jack. Let me go over and see who's over here this morning and say some good mornings and some shout outs and hellos to all of my friends. Really getting excited to have the opportunity to, for the very first time, meet some of you in Austin, Texas in just a couple weeks. In just over 2 weeks, a bunch of us are going to be meeting over in Austin, so it's going to be a really great time, and I'm looking forward to meeting a lot of you. Hey, Sharon, I just wanted to throw this out. I believe before we start the call this morning, while people are just popping on here and people are just getting their coffee and getting settled, just some housekeeping and some announcements. Sharon, reach out to me on Facebook. I know that it's a little bit of a drive. However, if you wanted to say good morning and hello and meet face-to-face, would love to do that. My wife and I are actually going to be headed towards you on the 20th. We actually have someone that's going to be purchasing an Angora goat from us that's coming from your area, and we're going to actually meet halfway. So not sure if that's in the cards, but if so, would love to do that. Let's see who's here. Canada is in the house with Karen Andrews. Good morning, Karen. Welcome. I see Angel has joined us this morning. Good morning, Angel. I got to speak to Angel for the first time last week on the telly, so that was very fun. My good friend and just an all-around wonderful gal that I hopefully will get to see in just a few weeks, Mrs. Nancy Beach, is here this morning. I saw Sharon was here. Good morning, Linda, guys. If you don't know Linda Bamba, go meet my friend Linda. She's a great lady out in Pennsylvania. Mr. Craig Kassler's here this morning. Good morning, Craig. We've got a lot of people from Texas are here this morning. We've got the lovely Vicki Durbick down in Dallas. Tennessee's in the house with Christina. The rocker, Irvin, who's going to be on not this Friday, guys, but a week from Friday. We're going to have a special training on Google Plus with Christina Irvin. So if you want to jump on, mark your calendar now, a week from this Friday. All right, who else do we have in the house? I see morning, Angela. Nice to see you here. Would love to be able to get together and chat sometime. So let me know if that's possible on Facebook, and can always say hello. Good morning to you. Good morning, John Wayne Robert Jansen. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to call you. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to call you J-Dub. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to call you Robert, John. So I'm going to read the whole thing and say good morning and welcome to you, boss. Good morning, Rhonda. I see you. Good morning, Jack. I already got to talk to Jack this morning, so good morning 2 times for you, Mr. Kelly. Mr. Tom Leonard out in Burbank. What's up, buddy? My gosh, there's so many people here this morning. Sam Watkins. Guys, I want to say a little shout-out to Sam Watkins. Met Sam on some group webinars that were hosted by Diane Hockman, my mentor. I'm actually going to invite you guys to a webinar this afternoon. It's at 3 p.m. And it gets held every single Tuesday. And it's every single Tuesday, 3 o'clock Eastern. Usually my mentor, someone that I work with really closely, Diane Hockman, is the and so I've had the opportunity to participate along with her in that webinar, and I actually got to meet Sam over there. Sam does some phenomenal work and was able to actually reach out and connect with Sam and get a project done, all because of his amazing efforts. So good morning to you, Sam. If you guys want to meet an absolutely phenomenal guy that is just a super pleasure to hang out and work with, go talk to Sam. We got Mrs. Sandy Nielsen's here. Eric Pinal is here this morning. Mike Ward jumped over this morning. Patty's here this morning. And as always, I know you didn't not hear me say good morning to Mr. Phil Aguilar. I like to call him Minnesota Phil. And also, of course, the wonderful Mrs. Felicia Mupo is always here. Even if she's not here on the webinar, she's always here in spirit, and usually she's on her cell phone or somewhere floating around out there helping out with the webinars. She's really been an amazing partner to work with here on the free daily coaching call. You know, it takes a lot of effort and time that goes into being able to produce a hangout every single morning, Monday through Friday. And the reason this morning I literally almost mentioned every single person, if you've been here at least one time, I probably mentioned your name, or if it was your very first time. The reason is I want to thank you. Because of you, this is possible. Because of your efforts and your participation is what allows us to continue to host the free daily coaching call each and every morning. And the reason I gave Felicia a special shout out is because we've had quite a few guest hosts that have come on board. Tom Leonard has done it. Phil Aguilar's done it. Clive, Jeffrey has done it. Felicia did it multiple times. Christina's done it. Nancy Beach has come on as a guest host and as an interview. So it's really been amazing to see so many people help and participate. In addition to that, Felicia's actually stepped up and really has solidified kind of a regular gig here on the free daily coaching call, if you will, meaning that she covers Wednesdays. For the most part, she's on spot and on point on Wednesday morning. So I first tried to come over and hang out a little bit with her and participate. She gets so fired up, she's so passionate about what she does that I just gave up. I just watched now because she's so fired up. So if you want to see some passion on Wednesdays, you want to get a little bit of a different flavor of the free daily coaching call and a kind of a different side, a different point of view, another point of view, then come over on Wednesdays for sure as well and hang out with us. You can find out exactly what's going on. Now, before I start our Tech Tip Tuesday call, because I've got a really fun call, I want to do something. I want to ask for some volunteers. Now, before you raise your hand, before you start typing in the chat and saying that you can volunteer, you need to have two things. You need to have an operating microphone and a camera. You don't have to be on camera this morning necessarily, but you do have to have an operating camera and microphone. So if that's you and you want to participate this morning, I'm looking for a couple helpers. So raise your hand and let me know. And while that's happening, because of the delay, I'm going to check over in the chat and see how all of you are this morning. So, good morning, good morning. I see. Gotcha, John. Awesome. Good morning, Jan. I saw that. I saw you pop in, Felicia. She did say that, Christina. She's like, I'm going to need you to get in the audience because I don't need any help. That's what she said. One day I was like raising my hand like 4 times. I couldn't get over. Felicia was just going to it. All right, so I'm just looking for a few people. Awesome. All right, here we go. I got some volunteers. I'm going to bring you over, Miss Christina. Let's see if it just take a second here. And I'm going to bring a couple people over just in case. And guys, I've never tried to show you this tech tip via I'll bring you over too, Clive, via a Hangout at the same time. And so there may be a little bit of a delay. And if so, I want you to hang in there because if required, what we'll do is I'll run down and I'll log in on my desktop and I'll show you via the desktop if the stream that we have via Google Hangouts doesn't allow us to make this work. So, Christina, one of the things that we probably will have to do at some point, if the application that I'm going to show today works while we're on the Hangout, is at some point you're going to have to just exit out of the Hangout, okay? Did you hear me, Christina?
Yeah, I heard you, Bert.
Oh, I just have my sound turned down too much. Okay, so yes, you did, yes? Awesome. All right, let's see if anyone comes over. So today is Tech Tip Tuesday, so I know what you guys are all here for. Good morning. Good morning to everyone. So the Tech Tip Tuesday this morning was something that I used to show regularly and haven't shown in quite some time, and I thought, wow, this is a great little tip that everyone can use. It's a super, super fun, and it's super easy. Felicia, can you hear me?
I can. Can you see me or hear me?
I can hear you, but I can't see you. But what I wanted to mention is when we go to test this, I may need you to jump off of the Hangout. So you might actually have to X out of the Hangout for it to work. So we're going to go for this. Why don't you go ahead and mute yourself as well, Felicia, just for a few moments here while we get it going, just so there's no reverb, and because we're going to have multiple things going on. Everyone that's watching, what I'm going to do, and Felicia, you can unmute in a second when I go to do screen share, and just tell me yes that you can see my screen, and that will be awesome. And
gotcha.
Give me 2 seconds here. I'm going to boom, 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 boom. I'm going to show you guys a fun Tech Tip Tuesday. Guys, I just wanted to share something on this Tech Tip Tuesday. If this doesn't work, I want to re-mention this just in case there's a bunch of people jumping on right now. So bear with us. If this doesn't work the first time, give us just 2 seconds. I'm going to run downstairs and we have another computer going, so we can always have that running as well. So give us just a second here. Let me go. I'm going to do a screen share here. Boom. All right, so I'm doing a screen share. Let me know when you can just see Facebook, Felicia.
We've got Facebook. It's a little small, though.
Okay, that's okay.
Okay.
Guys, what I want to show you here, and I'm going to make my screen bigger in just a moment, but what I want to show you here is inside of Facebook something very, very fun. Now, as many of you know, or as many of you are aware, I do quite an extensive amount of work for my home-based business here on the Facebook. I enjoy it because it's just it's an amazing social platform where there's literally an endless supply of people to go out and meet and connect with and network with. Just this morning, I've already, and I'll show you guys here, look, friend request, 1, 2, 2 friend requests already, this guy right here, so that's 3, like 3 already just this morning, and we're already commenting and interacting. So you can see that I use Facebook quite extensively. I wanted to show you that. The reason I wanted to show you that, and how does this pertain to Tech Tip Tuesday, is something very fun. Now, let me give you an example. Let's say that this morning I happened to be talking to one of the people that's on the line here. I was talking to, let's say I had just met Felicia Mupo. So you can see we're friends now. And let's say I wanted to send her a message. I wanted to actually talk to her. So I could click the message button. Now I'm going to send a bunch. Hello, 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 hello. And the reason I did that, hello, was just to clear out all the messages from before. The reason that I wanted to show you guys, oh yeah, it's going to say unavailable because you're on a Hangout, Felicia. So why don't we, I'm going to jump back. And before I change my screen share, is everyone familiar, let me know in the chat because it'll take a second, is everyone familiar with private chatting with people and seeing this little pop-up box? And let me make it bigger. And seeing this little pop-up box where it says the person's name, it shows you if they're online or on mobile, it gives you the plus to add more friends to this chat. Right next to that, there's a little camera icon and then the gear. So if you see this little camera icon and or you have seen it, what I want you to do right now in the Google Hangout is just let me know. I'm going to undo screen share here. Let me know over in the chat, yes, I'm familiar with that. Yes, I have seen that. I'm familiar. I've seen that. I've never used it maybe, but yes, I've seen that. Have you seen that before, Christina?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Perfect. So what this is really, really cool. Facebook and Skype work together. So if you have Skype and you have Facebook, you can actually do a Hangout similar to this, but just a quick video chat. Now let me tell you why that's so cool and why this little tech tip can change the game for you. Imagine that you're connecting with some people via Facebook and you're texting, and you have the option to jump on the telephone, or you have an option to jump on a video chat really quick to communicate with people. First of all, it's way faster and you can communicate more information. Second of all, you're then able to hear their voice and see their face, and you know they're real people. It's such a stronger connection. It's so amazing. So, Christina or Felicia, who wants to do the experiment and jump off the Google Hangout and have me go and try to open this up with them on Facebook?
Felicia can, because I don't have my face on this morning.
Okay, well, Felicia, you can turn the camera off so you don't have to actually have your camera on.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, it should show up now too, because I had logged out of Facebook to try to get some stuff done this morning, so that may be why it was showing unavailable.
Sure, let me go over. It is. So I'm going to do a screen share, and
so
here
Bert,
we go.
So Bert, while you're doing that, Bert,
yes.
You said that this works in conjunction with your Skype, right? So you have to be signed on to Skype?
That's correct. No, you don't have to be signed on. Like, okay. I have Skype, but I don't ever use it, so I'm never like logged in. It doesn't open Skype, the application or anything. But when you go the very first time, Christina, if you go to use this, or if you try and call someone that doesn't have this installed, all it's going to do is just install like a plugin via Facebook for them. So if they do not have a current Skype account, it's okay. You could still call them. But the actual service that the video is streaming through is actually Skype. So let me show you. Can you guys all see Facebook and see Felicia's picture here?
Yes, we see it.
Okay. So here is where it says start a video call. Let me go over and make sure on the Hangout. Oh, Felicia, you got to go ahead and exit out of here, Felicia, because otherwise we'll get a reverb on the noise. So just cancel your browser here, and I'll see you on Facebook. Let's see if Felicia can hear us. Can you hear us, Felicia? All right, we're not sure. Oh, there she goes. Okay. So let me go back over. Can you see the Facebook again, Christina?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So I'm literally, guys, I'm just going to click on the camera. It says loading. Now it says contacting, waiting. If they don't have the software, it'll say they're unable. Wait till the person's available. Now it's going to say connecting. It might get kind of wonky on us since we're doing a Google Hangout as well. And it's already, oh, no, there we go. So now you can see Facebook plus Skype. It's loading up. It's probably going to take a little bit this morning because we already have a video program running via the Hangouts. So that's why I said it might be a little wonky. But check this out, guys. Hey, Felicia.
Hey.
How are you this morning?
Great.
I just wanted to say thanks for jumping off of the webinar. Now you can come back over to the webinar, but I wanted to show everyone, and since they're seeing my screen, it's probably goofy because they're just seeing my goofy face up here, but I wanted to show them how quick and easy you could do a video chat.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, all I did was I pressed one button, your side, or your little thing popped up on my side, kind of in the middle of my screen, so it didn't even have to be down in the chat. And it said that Bert Bledsoe is attempting a video call, and then I just clicked accept call, and then it connected. Now my system is running a little bit slow today; it's a little wonkered, but if it hadn't have been, then I mean that's all I do, and it just connects.
Absolutely. Well, I just wanted to show how amazing this really was. Now I don't know. Hopefully, we're still connected to the Google Hangout. Christina, can you see all of this?
Absolutely. This is cool.
This is really cool, guys. So we really have two video programs going at the same time. One, a screen share, which is allowing us to be able to show you a video communication. What a crazy, it's like we live in Star Trek, guys. Really, it's like we live in the future. If you're my age or a few years younger or any amount of years older, this is literally like we're living in some kind of sci-fi fantasy world that we're able to do this. We're literally able to just call each other and say, hey, what's up? If you miss Christina, you just call her on the Facebook and wave and say hi. It's like just so much more personal to be able to do this. So I'm going to say thank you to Felicia for showing us how to do this, and I'm going to close this window. Thank you, Felicia. Now, normally, guys, you're going to see some controls and stuff up here for the microphone and camera. Probably we didn't get as many of the options, mostly just because we had we had 2 of these going. So, wow, this is cool. This is awesome. I use the chat, but never used this feature. Sweet. Go ahead, Christina.
So, Bert, just so that everybody knows, you're not limited to using that just in Facebook. I use Google Hangouts like nobody's business. And the wonderful thing about it is both with this Facebook app that you're showing and using Google Hangout, which you don't have to do a broadcast hangout. You can just do a video call hangout or just an audio call hangout. But the great thing about using that or what you just showed us with Facebook is if you only happen to have a cell phone and you don't want to run your minutes up, just call them using the internet for free.
Absolutely. And guys, this is really, we're going to dive more into what Christina's talking about on a week from Friday and get really into some of these to the Google Plus and the Hangouts and the Google tools, okay? We're going to let Christina really dive into that and show you guys how you can really leverage some of these free tools. The reason that I just wanted to just stay on the focus on the Facebook today, and it's a great point because there really is some great free tools out there that Christina is going to show us as well. I wanted to show Facebook today too, guys, because it's another free tool. Guys, you can literally call people from anywhere around the world on a video call for free and just talk to them and be like, hey, what's up? How are you? How can I help you? What's going on? What do you do? What do you promote? How can I help you promote your business? How can I help you take the next level, the next step in your business to get to the next level that you're trying to achieve? And you can do it face to face. This is amazing technology that we have at our fingertips, and it's right there for free for you to use. So, why do I bring this up on a Tech Tip Tuesday? Well, because it's super easy. It's a low cost. It's no cost, okay? It's free service that you can totally plug into, okay? Absolutely free. So I'm showing you that because it's so vital when talking to new people, when connecting and making relationships with people, whether that you're making a relationship with someone that's going to be in your local networking group that you may be having lunch with every Thursday or every third Thursday, whether it's someone that you're communicating with on Facebook, or whether it's a friend of yours that's just a friend. Facebook is such an amazing platform to be able to share and communicate. Why not extend that? Why not take advantage of everything that they are offering you, because it's absolutely free. Now, I want to make this point. If you're afraid to be on the camera, you can do what Christina and Felicia did this morning, and it's not because they're afraid to be on camera. It's because they didn't put their war paint on. They're not all dolled up and glam shotted and ready, right? Usually Christina will be with her puppy and she has her camera kind of tilted up and she gives you the kind of like, hey, right, the little glam look. And Felicia Mupa's all professional and she's always, right, all sparkled up and with her, important papers on her behind the wall, right? But check this out. This morning, they're not. I know, I do it, ladies. I just want you to know, Christina and Felicia, I've committed every day to getting ready every morning, to putting on my face, and to doing this. So when you two ladies get serious and you're ready, you just let me know. I'm teasing, of course, right? The ladies and anyone, if you're just camera shy, maybe you haven't shot videos before, maybe you have a scar on your cheek because when you're a kid you were in a car accident. Or maybe you have a twisty nose and you think it looks silly and you don't want to be on camera. Well, until you get comfortable, you can turn the camera feature off and you can just do a voice call. Just like on a Google Hangout, you can do the same thing via Facebook, via that Skype application through Facebook. So, hopefully, everyone this morning got a great tech tip on how you can use technology that's absolutely free to your advantage. You can literally go from a text message to a telephone call, or even better, a quick video chat to say hello and introduce yourself to brand new people. Imagine this. Imagine that when you were texting someone and you said, hey, do you have 2 minutes to do a real quick chat? And they said, sure, and then you showed them the video chat. For those that had never seen it, for those that have never used it, how cool would that be that you could show them a new feature, a new tool? You would then be positioning yourself. You always hear about this posturing and leveraging and all these things. You would literally, by default, be positioning yourself as a leader, as an innovator, as someone that's in the know, because you were sharing this cool technology with someone that didn't know. And if they already knew, then it would just be another way to connect and be like, hey, isn't this so cool? So.
Hey, Bert.
Yeah, hold on one sec, Christina. I'll let you jump in. I just want to let everyone know I'm opening the question and answer. So if you have any questions on this, I opened up the Q&A. If you want to ask a question, go ahead and type it up there. Go ahead, Christina. I'm sorry.
Since we're on the Facebook Messenger, another cool little thing that's in there is, if maybe they don't want to, maybe they have to run out, they could just send a quick hey or whatever, and you want to leave them a quick little impression with your voice. You can record a quick, like minute or less audio message and send it via the instant message too. I mean, I've done that too. It kind of helps.
Absolutely. It'll let you record a message for the person as well. So absolutely. It's just cool, guys. And this is the thing. It's all free. It's free for you to use. So is it worth the 10 minutes to get it worked out, to make it to make this work? Absolutely. I know. And you know what? Let me make a point, guys. We have just a few minutes left till the top of the hour, and thank you, Christina and Felicia, for jumping on this morning and contributing. Thanks for helping us show this really cool feature. Nancy made a comment in the chat that I think is just an absolutely phenomenal comment. It really speaks to everyone, right? It really speaks to each and every one of us. And she says, geesh, I thought everyone knew about this already. Guess what? So does everyone else. Imagine this. How many times have you thought what Nancy just wrote? Oh, well, everyone already knows that. No, everyone doesn't know. Not just about the Facebook Messenger, but about the Google+, about the Twitter, about how to set up your blog, about how to go and say hello to someone on Facebook, about how to generate leads, how to make a capture page, how to use an email autoresponder, how to market, how to create a sales funnel. All of these things, whether you know them or not, and whether you believe that others know this information or not, imagine the possibility that literally thousands of new people are coming online and starting businesses every single day. If that is correct, and it is, then imagine how many people don't know about A, B, C, D. Just fill in all of the information that you've already amassed. Whether you've just been doing this for 2 weeks and you're just starting to learn, or you've been doing this for over a decade, remember, keep it very simple. Why? Because we're speaking to the brand new marketer. Your market is not the advanced marketer. If your market was the advanced marketer, then you guys, this is the reality. I'm not saying this to be like conceited. I'm saying this to be realistic. If you were trying to target a more advanced marketer, then you, everyone that's watching the call, would be marketing to me. But that's not the case. So if that's not the case, then the case must be that you're marketing to other people that are not as advanced. How best to market them? Then to serve their requirements, to serve their needs. What is it that they need? They need help doing some very basic things. They need help learning how to communicate. They need help learning how to connect communication programs, like connecting Google Plus and Facebook, or YouTube and their Google Plus, or their blog and social icons, right? They want to know, is it required to have a blog? They want to know, how can you make a video? How can you use a Google Plus? Those are the things that they want to know how to do. They don't want to know how to do a triple tracking pixel, to how to create a custom audience, to retarget someone on Google, because they haven't even got their email set up. You see, they haven't even set up the first 3 automatic messages that are going to be broadcast to the new people that they're obtaining to put on their list. Maybe they don't even know that they need to start collecting the names and emails to put on a list. That's what our jobs are, right? To go out and connect with these people and find out where they're at, and find out, is there a possibility that you have an answer that could help them? Have you learned something in your journey that you can pass along to them that will benefit them? If so, share. It may build a better and bigger relationship with the person. It may end up being a monetization. It might be something as simple as they've never done email, and you say, well, hey, I use this email service, go use my link and go get this email autoresponder. And maybe they do, and maybe you make $1 or $2 or $6 or $27 or whatever that number is. Or maybe you don't. Maybe you just share and build a relationship. And we'll talk about why it's so vital to build relationships, whether or not you're monetizing or not immediately, because over the big picture, over time, all these relationships, all of the people that you meet and that you help and that you are of service to are going to make a major impact in your business. I want to thank you guys. I went a few minutes over this morning. Again, I want to thank Felicia and Christina for joining us here at freedailycoaching.com, for lending out some support this morning and helping us test something out to show you a Tech Tip Tuesday that you can start using today to start connecting more deeper connections, more solid connections with people on Facebook. I want to thank each and every one of you for taking a few moments out of your day today to join us here at Free Daily Coaching. I want to invite you today at 3 p.m. Eastern Time to come over and visit us over at the Ultimate Freedom Webinar. I'll send you over to the registration in just a moment. I want to remind you that tomorrow is a Words Wednesday. It's going to be a powerhouse day tomorrow with Ms. Felicia Mupo hosting the Free Daily Coaching Call. So come over and get some powerful words tomorrow with Felicia Mupo. And I want to remind every single person, if you are here today, if you've connected with us here on Free Daily Coaching, whether Sandy invited you, whether Tina invited you, maybe Shonda invited you, or maybe Patty Anderson said, hey, come over and check this out. Maybe you know John Jansen and John told you to come over, or maybe Vicky or Craig or Sharon invited you. Well, guess what? I want to thank every single one of you that's inviting more of your team members, that are inviting your friends and your colleagues over to the call. And know this, I want to help each and every one of you. I want to be able to reach out and help each and every one of you, whether you're connected to me personally in business or not. So if you need any assistance, if you'd like a chat and you want some direct one-on-one, let me know. Send me a message on Facebook. Send me an email. Shoot me a text if you have my telephone number, or give me a telephone call and reach out and connect, guys. That's what this is all about. It's about networking. It's about networking with amazing people like the people that you see here this morning. Thank you once again for joining us at Free Daily Coaching Call. I'll see some of you at 3 p.m. Eastern over at the Ultimate Freedom Webinar. We'll see you soon.